So if you're completely with one activity, your best bet there is to use a thread. So inside the activity, you start up a new thread, have it do that, or you can use something called an async task, which starts up a thread, and then he pokes back once in a while saying, oh, I'm at a certain phase, activity, do something, activity, do something. So that's if you're completely within one activity. If you want to do something that spans activities, that's when you want to look at a service. And the service can be a long-running thing that can be running while your application is running or while your application is not running. He can be his own completely independent thing. A good example of where that's useful for is playing music. So if you go into a music player app, you can say start a song. And when you leave the music player app, the song can keep playing. There's a background service managing that. So that's an example of across multiple activities that task is running. So that's kind of the main division of those two things that you want to think of. Think of a thread or an async task as what to do when there's one user interface displayed, or a service running behind the scenes. Now, a service does not have to be a long-running process. That's one aspect it can be. A service can just be a handle into other applications. So maybe it's a handle to ask things of the device manager. So you might want to say, or sensor manager. You might want to say, what sensors are on this device? You can talk to the service using IPC, and it just gives you a nice handle to be able to get into it. But that's, there's really two types of services there. One which is just a handle, another one which is long-running process. Then it's your question, okay? Okay. Okay, other questions before I move on? Okay, so when the activity is up, there's a life cycle that's going on here. And there's really three types of phases that the activity can be in. On the outside, there's this stopped or created phase. And this phase of their life cycle is the activity has been created, but it's not yet visible. So you're going to get certain callbacks.